Selam YouTube. Geçen bölüm fantastik canavarlarla kıyafetlerimize ekstra güç, büyü yüklemesini öğrendik, başardık ve en son Sebastian'la buluşmaya gidecektik. Şimdi bu bölümde Sebastian'la buluşmaya gidiyoruz. İyi seyirler. Evet, Malikane'nin gölgesinde diyor şair. Gidelim bakalım Sebo'nun yanına. Çok uzak ya. Dur bakalım şimdilik. Harita. Şuraya bir geçelim bakalım.
Seems a pleasant enough little place. Accio!
Bu ne lan? Tarlanın üzerine kara bulut çökmüş. Garip. Kule miydi acaba? Bir bakalım.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Aynı yere geldik.
Students always run when
Peeves. Aha.
Levioso! Accio!
Ve 21. Anam nerede bu oda ya?
Accio! Depulso!
Aha. Ulan rastgele de açmazsın be. He? Violet. Ha. Tamam.
Revelio!
Olur olur yeriz. Sayasa.
Lumos!
Lan iyi de para ediyormuş da he.
Levioso! Confringo! Accio! Revelio! Expelliarmus! Lumos!
Gel yavrum.
Revelio! Lumos!
Gel lan.
My uncle knows Kagara. I can't imagine.
Abi ne kadar büyük okul ya. Cık. Nerede bu ihtiyaç odası sadece? Ha, dur bakayım. Şöyle. Böyle. Şöyle. Devam. Nereye çarptık lan? Aha da buldum, vallahi buldum. Abi bize navigasyon lazım ya. Kızım git buradan. Bak kimseye bir şey söyleme, görmedin duymadın bilmiyorsun. Şimdi ha, böyleymiş lan. İyi. Soru işaretlerinin hepsini tanımladık galiba. Oba. Saldırı mı? Defans mı? İşte. Saldırı olsun. Biz kendimizi savunabiliyoruz zaten. Sıkıntı yok. Aha, örümceklerden alınan hasarı azaltıyor. Ulan Aragog, soracağım sana ama şu an değil. Ya bunu toplu yapması yok mu, toplu ya? Ya da ne yapacağız abi? Geçici olarak yapalım şöyle. Geçici olarak yap bakalım. Lazım abi bize bunlar. Ne kadar yapabiliyorsan yap. Ne oldu? He, deni yaprakları bitti. Tamam. Tamamdır. Şuraya da bir gidelim. Üzerimizi bir boşaltalım. Ondan sonra yardırmaya devam.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Goblins have been running Gringotts since its bricks were laid. If only I could invent a new potion. Something
Selamun
Come on in and
aleyküm.
have a look around. No touching if you have sticky fingers.
Oh be. Boşaldım ya.
I'd say that looks as if it was made for you.
Neyse
Expect you
şimdilik
have a
dursun.
sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
Tamam şimdi gönül rahatlığıyla gidebiliriz abi. Bekle Sabo geleceğim şimdi.
Wonder who lives here. Revelio. Alohomora.
Gider ayak şu kutuyu da alayım dedim.
What do we have here? A demiguise. Revelio.
Tamam gidelim. Böyle yolu takip ederek gidelim çünkü şey yapıyor.
Abandoned long ago, no doubt.
taraftan diyor.
You've had too much fire whiskey if you think you can outdo my take. Could hardly carry the sacks on that last raid.
Ne yaptınız gençlik?
Someone's going to regret trespassing.
Expelliarmus. Protego.
Nothing more than luck. What the?
Stupid. Confringo. Accio. Depulso. Expelliarmus.
A mere innocent.
Stupid.
I don't like this.
Accio. Confringo.
Yattın
It's
aşağı.
shameful what you've done. Revelio. Protego. Revelio.
Tamam, topladık. Hadi gidelim. Koş kız.
Confringo. Revelio.
Tamam. Renkleri var. Teşekkürler. Teşekkürler.
I know a Merlin.
Aşağıdan gideceksin diyor.
Up for a bit of dying, are we?
Kapat lan çeneni. Fındık.
Seems quiet. Too quiet.
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
Bekleyelim bakalım. Sebo. Geldin
You
mi
made
yavrum?
it.
Evet Sebastian, anlat
Enjoying
bakalım.
the view.
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something, knowing me and ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on, I'll take you to my uncle's. This way.
Gidelim bakalım Sebo.
Feldcroft used to be a
Revelio.
lot livelier. With Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time, everyone stays out of sight.
Lan geçemedik be. Çekeceğim şimdi.
Accio!
Here we are.
Revelio!
My
Accio!
sister's just on this side.
Geldim Sebo, geldim. Dayanamıyorum Sebo, elimde değil. Tam bir looter'ım.
Revelio!
Alabildiğimizi alalım en azından.
Accio! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Depulso!
Hadi çalışın bakalım.
Sebastian, where did you... Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy.
Hey!
Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
Leave.
Ne oluyor lan? Mevzu ne hocam?
I'm sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for. Revelio!
That boy will fray my last nerve.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. He thinks he can help Anne, but nothing can be done for her.
It could be that you've not yet discovered the cure.
Ah, you sound like Sebastian, thinking you know better than the healers at St. Mungo's.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves any time soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
With all due respect, sir, hope could keep Anne's spirits up.
You may mean well, but I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop.
Dayı, cehalet iyi bir şey değil. Bilime ve ilme güven. Ana.
I'm sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
Sıkıntı yok
Are you
anacığım.
all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new 5th year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met during a rather lively duel in Defense Against the Dark Arts.
Oh, dear Professor Hecat. She's a powerful witch. And she knows how to keep students like my brother and me in line.
I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft, really, if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home, it's not the cosy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Aura, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated.
Süleyman amca mı?
What happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it. Sebastian
Süleyman
cannot
amca
take
Türk
away my
herhalde.
pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
I'll do my best. I can promise to speak with him about it.
Thank you. His search for a cure is futile, I'm afraid. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by. I wish you well.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
Revelio.
Sebo ya, canım benim ya.
Why will he not listen to me? She's my sister.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
I'll admit, I wasn't expecting him to be so angry.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened.
Geliyorum yavrum. Gidelim.
Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize. They should not be underestimated. All the debris you'll see from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something.
Yürü bakalım Sebo.
Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
Anayı iyileştireceğiz, rahat ol. Sen gönlünü ferah tut.
How much longer are we expected to dig through this rubble? Ranrock knows what he's doing. It's an honor to be a part of it.
Ne oluyor lan?
Only good wizard is a dead wizard in my book. You know better than that by now. We've all told you.
Protego!
Stupid! Put me down! You are postponing the inevitable!
Expelliarmus. Accio. Corso.
I will make you.
Expelliarmus!
Şunu alayım canım. Para. İksir de önemli. Geliyorum abi. Gel buraya.
Confringo! Depulso! Expelliarmus!
I won't rest until you're dead.
Protego!
Are you sure? Why drag this out?
Confringo!
You know who you're playing with.
Accio! Depulso! Expelliarmus!
Bam.
You've made your last mistake.
Allah Allah. Sen kimsin lan bızdık?
You will
Gel.
suffer. You'll pay for that.
O neydi lan? Gel. Gel ağzına sıçacağım şimdi.
Stupid! Confringo! Stupid! Accio! Stupid!
That's all.
Depulso! Protego! Stupid!
Kimsiniz oğlum siz?
Accio! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
I won't rest. How nice of you to stop by. Pitiful.
Siz kimle dans ettiğinizi sanıyorsunuz?
One less
Diyecekken
Hogwarts
potu basamadım.
student.
Ama şimdi çok sinirlendim. Şöyle gözlüğümü hafif iteyim. Gel. Gel. Gel oğlum. Gel bakalım.
Accio!
Gel.
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Depulso!
Gel.
That's embarrassing, isn't it?
Protego! Stupid!
Coward.
Gel oğlum. Gel.
Confringo!
Gelin bakalım.
Confringo! Confringo! Depulso! Expelliarmus!
Won't get away with that.
Accio!
Gel bakayım böyle.
Protego! Confringo!
Nereye
Expelliarmus!
gidiyorsun?
Depulso!
I'll kill you when I get it.
You've made your last mistake.
Gel. Ben sana hatayı şimdi göstereceğim. Gel. Gel. Gördün mü hatayı?
I will make one less
Accio!
human to work
Confringo! Expelliarmus!
Yere indirmem seni. Yere.
until you're dead.
Accio!
Ah bu olmadı.
Depulso! Confringo! Expelli... Depulso! Confringo! Accio! Expelliarmus!
I won't rest.
Protego! Stupid! Confringo! Depulso!
Me?
Accio! Expelliarmus!
Gelin oğlum.
I
Gelin.
confess, that was a bit more than I'd bargained for. I tried to warn you.
Bir dakika. Hani
Reparo.
dağıttığımız yerleri de toplayalım yani. Disiplin önemlidir. Savaşıyorsan bile bozduğun dağıttığın yeri toplayacaksın abi.
Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone would be hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
It sounds as if the Loyalists attacked Anne without cause.
I wouldn't put it past them, but I'm convinced that they were trying to hide something. It may be grasping at billywhigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The Loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely they're hiding something.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around?
Atalım
They
ya.
seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason. They have stations for everything.
Revelio.
I've heard goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more. Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's Loyalists.
Revelio.
Ha, sıkıştık yine ya.
Whose home was this?
Been abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumor was a Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago. But that's all I ever heard. It might be worth taking a closer look at the house itself.
Revelio.
This well looks familiar. Sebastian! I've seen this before. This house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second.
Revelio.
Sebastian, over here. Do you think that this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor, hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realise it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a port key. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago. If I didn't know you, I'd think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that? The point is, we both have good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers.
Look at this.
Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out.
Confringo.
Huh. A stairwell.
Revelio.
Why bother blocking a stairwell?
There might be something here worth a closer look.
They've left all of this simply strewn about. Tells me they're after something bigger.
A journal entry of Isadora's. I should hold on to this. Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels.
Vay Isadora vay.
Revelio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Revelio.
Başka ne? Lan Sebo ile mi kaç? Yok hala mahzeni keşfet diyor.
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Accio. Depulso. Confringo. You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
Revelio. I know it sounds strange, but...
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
Fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I have a rare ability to see whispers of ancient magic.
I don't know what I was expecting you to say, but it wasn't that. I knew you weren't telling me everything. Ancient magic. What does that even mean?
I'm not entirely sure, but the Keepers have said that it's a powerful magic that should only be wielded by a select few.
And you can wield it?
I don't know, but Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow found a way to harness that magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be flawed.
We can. But perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even Ominous.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we come. I'm tempted to hold my breath.
Girelim bakalım. Babalara geldik.
Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look. Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something's missing.
A note. Let's have a look.
Anything helpful in the note?
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that
Sağ ol
apparently
Sebo.
Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here in Hogwarts?
You did not? Sounds worth looking into. Any idea where in the castle?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to see Anne would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did. I'll be in touch. Till then.
Halledeceğiz Sebo. Sıkma canını. Rahat ol. O iş bizde.
Meet me near the ruins of Falbaton Castle. After dark. Do not tell anyone.
Babalara geldik ya.
I could test you. Oh, that would be incredible. If you're sure.
I'll be tested too.
You already know.
Nasıl? Yukarıyı gösteriyor lan. Lan takıldık duvara ya.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
And your reading is The Dragon. That's exciting, I suppose. Perhaps you're due for an adventure.
Ladies,
Professor Shah.
astronomy is not divination. You won't find the mysteries of the cosmos charted out on your palms or at the bottom of your teacups. Alas, the heavens remain hazy to the starry-eyed. Now, if you were to devote yourselves to persistent and painstaking observation, you just might catch a glimpse. With that in mind, please take your telescopes. Tonight we will be on the observation deck. Still don't have your own? You can't be the new student forever, you know. You can share with Mr. Takar.
Here, I can adjust that for you.
No, bring it into focus on your own.
Hocam hallederiz ya. Şey yapma çok.
Now, I expect all of you to put in your stargazing hours outside of class. Is that clear?
But, Professor, it's freezing out.
Mere cold didn't stop the great stargazers of the past. Look only to the astronomy tables they erected throughout the highlands from which they gazed millennia ago on the very self-same stars above us. Is that clear?
Tabii efendim.
Dismissed.
Oh, hello. I'm Amit. We met in potions class. I'm happy to report that we've yet to have any explosions in this class.
Oh, hello, Amit. Nice to see you again.
Did I hear Professor Shaw say that you don't have your own telescope? I have a spare one you could borrow for the rest of term.
That's very kind of you, Amit. Are you sure you won't need it?
I'm certain. It's my old one. I finally got my hands on the new Celestia Contemplar. You've heard of it, I assume? I mean, of course you have. It's only the pinnacle of all personal stargazing implements. But my old model's not too shabby either. Goblin-cut glass, first-rate optical enchantments. Hate to think such a fine instrument is just collecting dust.
Well, thank you, Amit.
Think nothing of it. Anyway, the telescope's in the storage room right underneath us. You can't miss it. I have some, reading to finish on the lower deck. Come find me there afterwards, and bring the telescope. There's something I want to talk to you about.
Tabii Amit.
Tried to put off my stargazing as long as I could. A lot of good that did. How am I supposed to find Sirius when my hands are too cold to use a telescope?
Ulan be ambiyansa bak ya.
Professor Shah's just about as cold and distant as the bloody stars she wants us to chart. Not how I wanted to spend my evening.
This was his old telescope. Looks practically brand new.
Revelio.
A pristine night for stargazing. Do not let it be wasted.
Professor Shah, I'm interested in learning more about astronomy.
It is increasingly rare to find a student who seeks after things celestial of their own accord. But if you truly
meraklıyız
desire to
hocam böyle
chart the
şeylere
courses of
yani.
the cosmos, you must rid your mind
Şov
of the
yaparız.
terrestrial babble of others. We ourselves are not unlike blank star charts, you know. Empty canvases waiting to be inscribed with all that the universe has to offer. Do you understand?
Tabii efendim.
Thank you, Professor. I look forward to stargazing.
I am glad to hear it. Should be a stellar night for it.
The perfect night for...
I have the telescope. It's nicer than I'd expected.
I would not offer a prospective stargazer a third-rate lunoscope. But there is, something else.
Yes, what is it?
You remember those astronomy tables Shaw was going on about? It just so happens I've been reading up on them a little myself. And it seems there may be one right here at Hogwarts. I believe we could use it to find hidden constellations.
And you need someone to help find it.
I do. Are you in? No one from the Gobstones Club will go with me. Said they'd rather get spit at by a stone than... Well, they are cowards. Let us get moving while the stars are still out. I'll show you how to use that telescope once we get there. I promise.
No need to convince me. Let's get going.
Brilliant.
Hadi bakalım.
You won't regret it. Shall we? The table is on a castle wall ahead. Look for a stone platform, something that doesn't quite belong. We'll know it when we see it. Onwards we go. Some say the locations of the tables were originally marked by centaurs for ritual stargazing. It is nice having a fellow
Revelio.
stargazer to explore with.
Happy to be here. It is good to leave the classroom now and then.
It's not that creepy out here at night, is it? The Gobstones Club are cowards. Here I am, charging ahead. Why don't you lead the way?
If you're sure.
A little foreboding.
A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
Oh, of course.
Expelliarmus.
It's just not as
Confringo.
tidy as I expected.
Revelio.
More cobwebs. You don't think any spiders might be lurking about?
Oh no, not this close to school,
Look,
I mean.
there's a table. I think you should do the honors. The constellation should appear near the center of your view. As soon as you've lined up the telescope, we will be able to fill out our star chart.
Tamam, büyük yıldız böyle olacak. İşimiz şu yıldızlarla ya.
Stargazing is all about patience and precision.
He. Mevzu tamam.
I was right about the tables. They really are gateways to the far stars, just as the book said. And your contribution was invaluable. Rest assured, you shall be credited in my memoirs one day.
Ha
Thank
öyle
you, Ahmet.
diyorsan.
I look forward
Cevabı
to
o.
reading them.
And I look forward to writing them. This is only the beginning. You will find more tables like this one throughout the grounds and forest, all beckoning to be discovered by a worthy astronomer. And if I have ever seen one, it's you. Oh, and about my old telescope, don't bother returning it. You should keep it.
That's quite generous. Thank you.
You are welcome. It has goblin-cut glass and a gobbledygook inscription. I'm practically fluent in gobbledygook, you know. It's all in the throat, really, gobbledygook, you know, and how you pronounce your R's. Anyway, glad our adventure was a success. I will see you soon.
Tamam. Şimdi.
Never do get tired of seeing the astronomy tower at night. What a view.
Babalara geleceğiz. Dur. Ses etme. Burası bitki bilim herhalde. Adam otu edineceğiz.
All of you!
Are they from the restricted section?
No, and none of your business.
Hmm.
Past me!
I know.
Lan nereye girdik? Hemen ejderiye hareket ediyor. Oradan bir yerden giriş vardı ya.
Confringo! Revelio. Accio. Confringo.
Harbiden buradan bir yerden bir giriş vardı ya. Burası değil.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Awful when they ask you a question now, isn't it? Grubby little faces. I'll just die.
Ne konuşuyorsun lan? Bu nedir abi?
The Dedalian keys are back. Aren't they brilliant?
Is everything all right?
Yes, I'm sorry. I'm Nellie, by the way. I'm just so excited that the Dedalian keys are back.
The what keys?
The Dedalian keys. Surely you've seen them flying about. Rumour is that a former headmistress, Professor Mole, conjured them to protect the contents of certain locked cabinets years ago. Professor Black couldn't be bothered to disenchant the keys, and they appear every few years. You should try to catch one.
Why would I do that?
Each key will lead you to a locked cabinet somewhere in the castle. If you can manage to get the key into the cabinet lock, not an easy task, you may find a reward.
Perhaps I'll give it a go.
I hope you do. In fact, I think I heard one of the keys in the astronomy tower. You should listen for them. I hope you follow a few keys at least. If you manage to open a cabinet, I'd love to know what you find, if anything.
If I can just stop vanishing my
Neyle yakalıyoruz? Lan içeriye girebilecek bir şey yok mu ya? Tamam ineceğim. İneceğim de vuruyor. Ama ya. Ya ulan.
Might some kind soul help?
Hello there. Perhaps you can help me.
I think Madame Fidel is better.
Bir giremedik gözetleme kulesine ya.
A Daedalian key. I wonder where it might lead me.
Ne oldu? Kaçtı mı o? Ne yapacağız şimdi?
Revelio.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented blue powder.
Nerede oğlum bu?
There's the cabinet. How do I get this key in there? Well, that didn't work. Accio!
Hadi lan.
Yes.
Ha.
An old coin. Perhaps Nellie knows what it means.
Çık lan. Kıbrak.
Thomas Brown knows more about books.
Protego!
If only a news.
Al
Were you
bebeğim.
able to follow one of the Daedalian keys?
Hello, Nellie. I managed to get a Daedalian key into its lock.
Brilliant. What did you find in the cabinet?
A curious token of some sort.
Looks like some sort of house token. I bet it unlocks house chests. I call them house chests. I've seen the one in Gryffindor and heard they're also in the other common rooms as well. Keep an eye out. I do hope you continue on. For so much effort, the prize must be something grand.
I should see this through and find the Hufflepuff house chest.
It must be difficult to live in those remote houses.
If you pay attention.
Ne yapıyorsun lan sen orada?
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Depulso! Accio! Confringo!
Ay.
This must be... Seems
Ha,
I'll need
ev
to find
sandığı
more
bu
house
muymuş?
tokens if I'm to open this. Quite a few by the look of it.
...16 tane daha varmış ya la.
Why would anyone bother sending?
Tamam buluruz onu ya. Şey yapma çok. Sıkma canını. Geç.
What are you up to now?
It's me, Gareth. Do you have a moment?
Accio! Confringo! Accio!
Nereye gitti o?
Revelio. Levioso.
Yanlış yerde çaktık.
Well, that
bakalım.
didn't work.
Oyun oynuyorsun ha benimle. Fındık. Oyun oynuyorsun. Hmm. Şimdi bu ada botunu nasıl yapacağız?
How nice to see you, my young friend.
What is the reason for these additional assignments, Professor?
They're meant to help you hone your magical skills outside of the classroom, thus preparing you to learn a new charm, Wingardium Leviosa. Before we plant the seed, we must till the soil. When you're finished with them, come and see me and we'll work on the charm together. I look forward to it.
Yani hocam. Nasıl
What
ama?
is the reason for these additional assignments, Professor?
They're meant to help you hone your magical skills outside of the classroom, thus preparing you to learn a new charm, Wingardium Leviosa. Before we plant the seed, we must till the soil. When you're finished with them, come and see me and we'll work on the charm together. I look forward to it.
Hmm.
Accio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Depulso. Levioso.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Burası boş. Nerede bu adamın notları ya?
Revelio.
I went bright red.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Bakayım. Tohum moğum bulabileceğim ilk.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
What will I do without her?
Hello, be with you in a bit. You've a good head for business, haven't you?
Sende hiç tohum yok biraderim ya.
Shelf. I'm told that. Now, you let me know if there's anything else I can help you with. Now, you let me know if there's anything else I can help you with. No one can say I don't keep a stacked shelf.
Sende öyle bir şey yok hocam.
Don't you fret, Biscuit. I shall sort something out.
One never knows when society will be.
Ne kullandım lan?
Will there ever be another week?
Düşman, düşman. Bulduk düşmanı abi.
Accio. Depul. Yes.
O ne
Protego.
lan?
Stupid. Confringo. Not my fault you're a deadly great spider. Accio. Depulso. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
Ne oldu?
Accio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Depulso. Accio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Depulso.
Lan suya girdim. Bak. Lan Allah Allah. Tokat yedik ya. Gırbaç vurdu sanki.
Levioso.
Lan.
Lumos. Levioso.
Lan bir başaramadım ya.
Protego. Stupefy. Levioso.
Ne oldu lan, öldün mü? Cık, başaramadık. Bunda olmadı. Hemen şuralarda bir yerde seriden bir düşman. Ya neyse, o da bitmiş zaten de. Diğerini yapamadık galiba. Havadayken Depulso'yu vur. Hocam geliyorum hocam.
That's
What
the
are you
last
up to
time I had
now?
a potion idea, but I don't write it down.
Levioso. Accio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Depulso.
Hocam dışarı
Have you
attım onu.
finished your assignments?
I finished the tasks, Professor.
Well, well. I trust you are meticulous in your efforts. After all, shortcuts only ever lead to shortcomings.
Yes, sir, of course.
Good. Ordinarily, I'd say it's not my concern either way, but you... I want to make sure you're well prepared. Talent and resolve are a potent combination. It would be a shame to let that go to waste.
Thank you, Professor.
Don't let it go to your head. Now, let's see how you fare with Diffindo. Wand at the ready?
Yes, yes.
Focus. Diffindo can be dangerous if you're not paying attention. Very good. It seems you have a grasp on Diffindo. I would encourage you once again to practice here in the classroom, for your sake and that of everyone else.
Önemli ölçüde hasar verir diyor. Bakarız.
Diffindo! It's a pleasure to have a student who actually heeds instruction.
Levioso!
Mesela attın bunu, verdin çizgiyi, geçtin diğerine, bam, bam, bam, çektin, devam pat küt pat küt. Tak tekrar geldin buraya, kaldırdın havaya. Bir daha ya... Ne oldu lan? Bir daha geçtim bu tarafa, verdin çizgiyi. Fena değil. Bu komboyu şey yapmak lazım. Aha. Yakaladım seni. Gel buraya. Kaçma.
Reparo.
Enektar, enektar. Hop, yakalarım. Güzel. Güzel, güzel, güzel. Well, well, well. Evet. Bu bölümümüzün de sonuna geldik. Diğer bölümde şu Wingardium Leviosa'yı açacağız ama o biraz karmaşık geldi bana. Bakalım adamın notunu bulabileceğiz mi? Görüşmek üzere YouTube.